Well, we're looking at the C block now, and we're going to start off by drawing the front view, and the front view is 5 inches long. It is 2.5 tall by 5. We're looking over here. We've got these little parts. It's dimensioned a little weirdly because the ½ inch is way up there, but the arrows are pointing in. So this is the half, and this is the half. So the command we would use is offset. I type in 0.5, enter. Left click, left click, left click on the line, left click. There's my front view. Top view. And very simply clicking and pulling up. How far? Just far enough. I mean, there's really no answer as long as we are able to draw in our top view. Again, pull the line straight up. Again, we're going to be dimensioning this, so we do want to leave a little bit of space in between here. Again, how much? At least an inch, just kind of eyeball and go up with it. So that's the bottom of my top view. The thickness of my top view is 1.5 over here. So I'm going to go over offset and type 1.5, enter. That one above it. So now I can trim out so I just see that rectangle. Again, my computer is very laggy right now. Alright, we do have a hidden line in this top view, but we're going to get to that here in a second. Alright, so to get the right side view, we are going to, again, draw a 45-degree angle line off this to transfer everything around. I'm going to go shift comma. Shift comma again to get the, right there it is, 45, enter. Again, if you make sure that your polar tracking button is on right here, it will help out in transferring your features around. Snaps right to the line and down. I'm right clicking to when I do that repeat. So I'm transferring that around again. All the horizontal lines go across. Two more. Alright, we're going to trim out so we have the overall rectangle shape. So go trim. Get that out of there. So there's our overall shape. Now the issue here is that is not what we see in the right side view. When we look at it from the right side view, we see the actual letter C over here, or backwards C, and it says it's going to come over 1 inch. So once again, we will offset 1, enter. That line that direction. Now I can see my letter C in there, so I'm going to trim. We'll get that out of there. Now the drawing is almost done. Again, when I look down at this part, it's not solid all the way through, so we got a hidden line. So we can transfer this up and down line from here to the hidden line and over. Again, we select that line, and if you're on the same file that you used before, we can come up to properties, change it to red, go to the bottom one, and hidden line will already be there. If it is not there, you go to other, load, and find the word hidden. But there's my hidden. And then now instead of trimming, I'm just going to grab this blue gripper and pull it back. This one I can delete. That one I can delete. And now we just got to dimension it. So the three dimensions that have got to be on every single one is the length, the width, the height. So here is my length. I don't know why it's not exact. Oh, there. That's why it's not exactly 5. For some reason, my glue gripper is not. There we are. I got my height. And I got my width. And again, I don't need it any more than one time on the page. When I look at this one from the front view, I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes, so I always dimension one less. So I can put a 1/2 incher here. And a 1/2 incher here. When I look at this one from the right side view, I've got 1, 2 dimensions. So again, I dimension one of the two. And this one, you want to dimension on the part. Okay, my midpoint's not showing up, so I'm going to come down here. I'm going to turn my midpoint on. And if I dimension this one on the part, it is a lot easier to read than if it is off the part like this. It's not necessarily wrong, but now you're looking, is this part of the dimension? Is this a part of the part? What's going on? So a lot of times if you just dimension on the part, it is just as simple as anything else. Now this one is done.